Hello, hello. Alright, so... Oh, my camera looks a little bit messed up. Um, yeah, my camera looks frozen. That's okay. We're gonna move on with this. We're gonna continue from page 78. This is the first time we've gotten to the northeastern part of the continent in Escape from Tenopia Island. Um, and we're still trying to get to the lava fields, if you remember correctly. So, let's just continue on this adventure. I'm gonna go ahead and hit play on the audio from this page, page 78, in the first book of the Escape from Tenopia series. Here we go.
Following the trail marked by crossed logs, you walk along a stream that winds between wooded hills. At last you reach Chiga, a tiny farming village where you have your first good meal in a long time. The people are not able to answer your questions, but they take you to a rocky hill near town and point to a great stone marker. You carefully study the words written on it. Kono, there are 3 roads leading out of town. One is to the northwest, one to the east, and one to the south. You feel you must now be very close to Zindor. Before deciding which road to take, you think back about all you've learned during your travels.
I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared to go to the east. I want to go to the east and check out Lopa, but really I should be focused on heading straight to the lava fields. But can we please check out Lopa? I think we should check out Lopa just to see what happens. I feel like a completionist. This is probably a dead end. Let's save our location now. 78. I'm going to put it on notes. Notes at the bottom. Boom, boom. This would be the Chiga save, page 78. Alright, now we're safe to continue, alright? We can make our decision. If it turns out to be a wrong decision, we can just head back to this page. That's the rules I'm playing by, alright? Now, let's zoom in here real quick. I think if we hold control real quick, yeah, we're just gonna look at this map. I want to go to Lopa. I want to go explore Lopa. Now, that would mean that we take the road to the east, which means that we turn to page 75, which is just 1 page away from here. Or 3 pages. There you go. 75 right here. Suddenly, you are... Oh, we don't want to go this way. So this is one of those short resets. It's a short reset. So, you know what, sometimes... No, I don't want to go through all this stuff again. We've already been to page 34, so let's just go back to page 78 real quick, because we've gone. I feel like we could have easily gone through the crystal mine twice already. Anyways, if you turn down giving your computer, and then you just get it back, like, no, we've been there. We've been down that path. So we're going back to 78. We're just not going to turn that way. We're not going to go to Lopa. We're going to go straight down south. I feel like Edward Packard might have been running out of ideas here for the expansiveness of the branching system of the Choose Your Own Adventure. But he definitely could have done more with Lopa. I think it's a fair comparison, though, and he's done quite a bit with the starting areas, so that he probably improves upon this problem just by improving upon his workflow and his wireframing for book 2 and 3. And we will see when we get to those books. But we're going to head south. So we're going to take the road south to page 105 and continue upon this story. We're seeing some of these pages we've already read before. And that's really nice, I think. Okay, after a 2-day journey through the moors that dominate the east end of the island, you arrive at Riva. Let's look at the map. I'm guessing we're in the southeast corner of the map. Riva, here it is. Let's zoom in even more. Riva. Zoom out a little bit. So here we are. I'll circle it in yellow for everyone to see. We're in Riva. Let's make that thicker. Thick. There you go. You see Riva. We got farmlands to the right. And we've got land of Volcus to the south. And then Cape Mori, which I remember from the beginning that we are not to set foot on. And then here are the lava fields. Let's undo that and circle these in red, because that's exactly where we want to go. We want to get to the lava fields as soon as possible, because we know that our solution to this whole problem, the one gateway to the next book, lies in the lava fields. And that's kind of scary, right? Because I would want to stay away from lava fields, but that's what we have in the clues, and we've gone through quite a few bird people villages to get to those clues. Anyways, here we have the continuation of the normal rules. Our story from the normal rules. Let's go ahead and hit that into the reader.
Lane talking to the bird people who live in Riva. You learned that years ago. The islanders here built ships that they hoped could safely cross the great ocean. But of all the ships that set forth, none were ever heard from. Again. Unfortunately, the bird people you talk aren't willing to help you in your quest. Suspecting that they've been intimidated by the Krogosides. You decide not to move on until you have clear information about where to go next. You get a job on a fishing boat, letting out and hauling in nets. After work, YOJ hang around the docks, hoping to pick up informer _Tian.
Pick up information _Tian? What the hell? Go to the next page. On one day, a mural painted on the wall. Dude, those murals sometimes can be prophetic.
06 One day you notice a mural painted on the wall of a dockside tavern. While you are looking at the mural, a birdman runs in yelling, "The Krogosides are coming." You have only a minute to consult your map, and this is no time to make a mistake.
I think we want to head west into the lava fields, but we're checking map 47. I think if we just go to paint, we'll know that that is page 47. And we are hit in Riva. So as long as we never eat shredded wheat, we'll be fine. We'll head west. Alright, so if you head west, you turn to page 118. That has to be the right path out of here. Page 118. I'm hoping. I don't know, but I'm hoping. You know what I mean? I want to see the end of this book also now, at this point. I want to just finish it. I don't want any dead paths. So here we are. This page, 118.
Fu you head west, you soon find yourself climbing along a narrow ridge, which falls off steeply on either side in low impassable lava fields. You realize you must be nearing the base of the Kiona volcano. Stopping on the narrow ridge, you raise your eyes skyward. A heavy plume of smoke is rising from the volcano's summit, and you don't relish the thought of approaching more closely. You step forward slowly and almost stumble over a Krogoside lying in the grass. He seems to have fallen asleep while guarding IHE trail. What is there to guard? You wonder. Your heart leaps with anticipation. You tiptoe past the guard and continue on. Ahead, the ridge curves. Walking quickly, you reach the curve and look down onto a beautiful valley nearly surrounded by mounds of solidified lava. Lane IHE center of LHE Valley is a cluster of neatly crafted houses. You walk into the tiny settlement. A hominid of the same species as Presper comes forward to meet you. My name is Kinrug. Welcome to Zindor, he says.
Prispor, we trust Prispor.
From your pocket you pull a crumpled and barely legible letter. Presper sent me to ride in his place on the balloon trip to Carbrin, you explain.
Oh shit.
Kinrug reads the letter and nods.
Oh, it's Kinrug.
I'll never break a
Oh my
promise.
god, y'all.
Besides, I'm tired of hiding from the Kroger sides. You may stay at my home tonight.
Freedom.
Tomorrow at dawn we shall leave Tenopia
Down with the
LS
Kroger
Landforth.
sides. We shall leave Tenopia Island forever. Guys, I think we reached the end. We finally reached the end. Honestly, a lot of these videos didn't make it to the end because I reached dead ends and I didn't want to, just skip back to the beginning. So here we are at page 126 is where we turn next. Guys, I think it's the end. Page 126. Hey, we just completed the book. It was actually quite challenging. It would have been quite a lot of reading with all the failures that I could have taken. I didn't want to read through the book 3 more times. But I'm glad, that I just took good notes. And now I'm at the final end.
Through the huge orange sun rises above the eastern hills. Kinrug casts off the lines on the great balloon. Lee rises rapidly, almost as high as the Kiona volcano, while strong upper winds carry you safely north of Riva, over the moors and the rocky coasts, and out over the great ocean.
Turn to page 100. Turn to page 100. And y'all had to love that artwork, that double page artwork. But turn to page 100. That has to be the center of the book. It must be a 200-page book. There were things that we skipped over for sure. But here we are at page 100. Oh, look at that. Those 2 words together. The end. Gotta get excited about the end.
Kinrug smiles broadly as the balloon drifts along. What about the great storms that sink ships? Can we avoid them? You ask. The storms occur close to the surface. We shall fly above them, Kinrug replies. But then he adds, Iru, we'll need a bit of luck.
It's true
Soon
that we'll
the
need a
island
bit
is
of
just a
luck.
hazy speck on the horizon. You're not home yet. But you don't have any doubt you're going to make it. You've shown you have what it takes. And you're ready for whatever adventures await you on the planet Tenopia.
Yeah, we're ready for Tenopia.
The end.
The end. Ha! All right, that was awesome. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna stop this broadcast right now. That's great though. We got through the first book, the very first book of Trails to Tenopia. My video might have been frozen the whole time, but now we can move on to the second book of Escape from Tenopia, and I am ready for a new adventure. I really am. So we'll tune in with you next time. Please check the description in the bottom. I will keep that up to date and probably be updating it later tonight. And I hope you guys are enjoying this trip along the way through this mastermind's framework of sci-fi and adventure, Mr. Edward Packard, right? And you gotta appreciate these Escape from Tenopia series or the Choose Your Own Adventure series. You really have to appreciate the amount of work it went into every branch along the story of this book. And I can't wait to see how his improvements went along. This game design, to this branching series. I can't wait to see the improvements he made in the second book. I guarantee you that this guy buckled down, put his forehead to the grind, or his ear to the rails, and figured out some solutions for some of the problems we faced in book 1. So let's continue along the series. All right, I'm gonna stop this stream right here. I'm gonna open up the next book, do a little pre-reading, and then I'll be ready to go. All right.